Oh, Tito, you said y'all not spending y'all black dollars at the City Winery anymore. Hey, we didn't tell you to do it, but you know, we don't make decisions for you all.
But I'm with you when you're right. No.
We didn't tell y'all to do it. Shit. But I mean, this is that was the route that they've decided that they wanted to take. Yes, because we had a date change because it was the tickets. So we was like, well, maybe, you know, and then they said we weren't promoting, and we were promoting. The stuff is still in my bio. I got to go take the shit down out of my bio. We were promoting it, and also, you know, they weren't promoting it on their end for a moment.
Not that it really worked.
You know, and they charge us for promotion. That comes out of our
bottom line,
out of our split. So they charge us for promotion. And, you know, they weren't at first, and then all of a sudden they did, and then 40 tickets came in. So they wanted us to go all the way up for 2 or 3 more weeks with 78 or 75. We had 75 or 78 people. They wanted us to go all the way up. The logical thing, when we travel to a city, it takes us about,
what are we talking about? The money?
Takes us about $3,000.
No, it costs more than that.
Yeah, but like a slow, like $3,000-$4,000
on the low end, about $4,000. That's just usually like flights and hotel.
Yeah,
$4,000
for us to travel our
city to city.
So if we're not, and 2, we don't get a chance to set our prices the way we'd like to set our prices.
Right. They determine the prices for their markets.
You know, and so again, you know, we don't have a lot of control. Like when we do these cities, like the Howard, we're able to control like the ticket prices.
Baltimore,
we're able to control our ticket prices.
Even
so
when we do it here.
Yeah. So we want to deal in places where we still have control. Like, you know, and this is no shade to City Winery. We love them. We had a great run with them. They treated us good until like in the email until now, because that's what they said. Quite help me. Did I read it right?
You read it right, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna decode that email, because see, that's white people language for.
Let them. Oh, and if y'all are, let them know we are ringing them up so they can get a front row seat.
When this person said, however.
Hold on.
Things have to. You going to decode it?
Hold on. I'd like for you to start from the top.
Oh, from the top.
Decode from the beginning.
We've truly appreciated the relationship we've built with you and your team.
We did.
It once felt like a perfect match.
But it was.
However,
okay,
things have taken a nasty turn.
It was Boston, or was it the time that we were complaining how we were treated? Was it the nasty turn when we were complaining how we were treated and how our fans and how our people were treated in Philly? Was that one of the turns?
Right.
How they nastily treated our people at the City Winery in Philly, nastily.
And what did y'all do to correct that?
They sent us an apology.
Right, but I mean, did they do anything over there with the people over there? Did they have a conference with them?
I don't know, because their security was walking over to, because we felt like as fags and as homosexuals and transsexuals,
right,
that they were walking over there being some type of way because we had a gay show,
right?
Which we're not a gay show
at all. We had that conversation recently too. Keep going.
But you know, did they? I don't know if there was anybody reprimanded over there, but all of you were out there in the comment section that attended the show. The sold out show, by the way.
Correct.
That attended the show in Philly that were treated away. And we were sitting there trying to hold it in.
And try not to let the audience know that there was some bullshit.
And even when we returned back here to this place, we still didn't throw them under the bus. We just very much so was like, we didn't like the way that our people were treated.
Correct.
And then they tried to make it out like we were the problem when it was actually their facility and their people there.
They were acting like they had somewhere to go. Like they were like, y'all not done yet? Because like the meet and greets usually do take a while, right? And typically in our experience with the show, there are just as many people buying meet and greet tickets that are buying general admission tickets. And so the meet and greet will sometimes take as half the time that it takes to do the actual show itself. And so it was almost like the staff there were like, we got somewhere to go. Like they were ready to get off. Like they were ready to punch out.
Right.
We're like, well, we can't rush our people. Like they want to chit chat for a moment. They want to take pictures. You know, we cut up. And it was given very much so,
So that's kind of where the turn started taking, because we were very vocal about we didn't like the way that establishment were treating our people.
Because I still got whiplash from them when that car turned.
Yeah, and it was like the way they like their staff was walking all down, counting the people in our line.
Right.
They were doing all that, and the walked over there like, man, what? How many more? Like, and told us that we had to do, because what we had like 47 meet and greet or 57 meet. It was
they capped it. It was like 55.
Yeah, it was like 55, and then they told us in those moments
because they capped, because it would have been more than that.
They told us,
cut it off.
Well, you need to do this in the next 15 minutes.
We need to do what? Who are you talking to?
You want us to do this line of people that come out and loved on us in the 15 minutes?
And remember, some of the people who were in Philly weren't from Philly. Some of those people traveled to Philly to see the show. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like when people make sacrifices and they spend their money, you can't just rush people along.
And so we brought this to their attention. So this is where the turn started to come.
Correct.
So we brought this to their attention, and they act like we killed the world. But because our good Black woman friend Grace
in New York,
who they never need to ever shit on Grace. They need to never ever in their they need to never disrespect Grace, because Grace saved them from this type of stuff right here. Mm-hmm. We're not being slanderous. We're just telling our experience. Grace saved them from this, and Grace actually saved them from me turning into a motherfucking hurricane on them. And also, it was the same way, like the lady from the one from Atlanta jumped in it. Like we were saying negative things about the place, and we were not saying anything negative about it. We just was and I'm like, well, why Atlanta over here in it? What y'all got to do with it? Because we're not reading anybody in Atlanta. What's the tea? That's why y'all hadn't seen us in Atlanta, and you're not going to see us in Atlanta City Winery anymore either. So it was like, why would y'all do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like our whole thing is these people come out. Some of them are queer, some of them are trans, all of them are Black. Mm-hmm. Some of them are white, but all of them are Black. We feel like you can't treat our people this. You're not going to treat our Black folks who work 9 to 5 in their cubicles, bitch, to come out and see the motherfucking fags. You're not going to treat them some way. So we were definitely advocating for our people and for our name, because that's what we got. That's the only thing we have is our people and our name, because y'all can have the seats all you want to. We will motherfucking pitch a tent outside your establishment to show you how we don't play. We would pitch a tent right outside across the street on one of your busiest nights.
Right.
To let you know that the pen pals and the fags are nothing to be tampered with. We will come out, especially after this.
Bitch, you better ask Target, ho. You better motherfucking ask Target, bitch, because I was talking about Target months ago.
But we're not talking about Target right now.
Right. But they better take notes from Target,
we're
bitch,
talking about
and get in line.
We're talking about our experience.
Right.
And our experience is, you know, we had a great experience until the Philly run in.
Right.
And then everybody started to try to windmill like we were wrong. You are our patrons. If you don't like your guest and your stuff like that, instead of trying to check us, check your people. Instead of coming in and tapping us on the shoulder, why don't you check your people? Your people were in the wrong. Your people were the ones that had got us into this situation. Okay, so we mended it after that. Come on, quick. We mended it after that. They apologized because it was because of grace. It was because of grace. It was not because all of them bonded together, honey, like hair weave and bonding glue, and they felt some type of way then, threatening me about taking shows off the market. And I'm like, listen, let me tell you something. None of you pussy assholes can't threaten me with a motherfucking thing. I am self-appointed. I am self-made, bitch. So can't nobody threaten me, snatching me out of any motherfucking web, bitch. Because I bring the beat. So can't no bitch threaten to snatch me out of anywhere. And so I was like, I was really hot, and Grace talked to me. Grace was very kind.
This was backstage at DC, at the DC show, at the Howard Theater show when you talked to Grace.
Yes, Grace was very kind. Grace, I'm telling you, like I fuck with Grace the long way. I wish Grace had her own establishment because Grace made sure Grace took care of us. So if you guys go to the City Winery and you run into Grace, tell Grace thank you, but the mob is not returning back. They didn't have to tell us not to come back. We're okay. We're good.
Fancy Dancy, I saw that you said you still shop at Target, girl.
Girl, we're not thinking about Target right now, girl. Because Target already nobody's thinking about Target.
Target is on their way out like cow doors. However, things have taken a direction we can no longer support. We found ourselves facing significant challenges due to lack of promotional support. Now, first of all, bitch, you lying. Shlomo. You lying because we promoted this shit every time we sat down over here and we used our social media to promote it. And we do stuff separately on our live streams. And I know damn well I was promoting this shit on my shit. I promoted on my Patreon. So we did promote it. Now, you all didn't promote it because we have the email to say just that you all fell behind in your promotion, that you charge us for, and you weren't even promoting the way that you should have been. Did you want to say anything about that?
No, you got it. Go ahead.
Then you go on to say, as well as last minute date changes and cancellations. First of all, there were no last minute date changes and shit. Because we gave you all a heads up. We told you all a month before the March 25th date that the tickets were moving slowly because we started promoting then what, in February?
Well, the moment that we got it, we started promoting it.
We had like 60 days to promote that, and people just weren't buying the tickets. And so I said, well, Madison, they're not really buying the tickets in Boston. We need to just go ahead and pull the Boston show. And so they didn't want to cancel it. So they moved it from March 25th to April 25th, a month later. Still. And then what happened was, like I said a moment ago, the tickets dropped because at that point we were like at 120, 130 tickets.
No, it wasn't 130. It was 120.
120. But then when we moved it to April 25th, it dropped because obviously people who had bought tickets weren't able to make the April 25th date. And so they were able to get a refund. So it dropped in number. You think we're going to buy plane tickets for 6 of us and we only flying in first class?
That's it.
Our tickets alone. Bitch. We're not flying up there for that. And then when we get down there, we got to have black cars. We have to have at least 2 for luggage, for people. Then we got to eat. We got to pay for hotels. We got to eat. We got to take black cars to the venue, black cars back to the hotel, black cars to the airport, black cars when we land here in Atlanta to go home. We're not coming up there for 78 tickets.
No, it's not working like that.
You're not going to have us in the red. So at any rate, then you go on to say, these decisions have real financial consequences. You're right.
For us.
For us.
You can refund those people back their money and put another act in there tomorrow.
Put another what?
Put another act in there tomorrow. There are plenty of white artists that'll sell your shit out.
But what I'm suspecting is Boston ain't really got a lot going on up there. And y'all probably having problems selling tickets in general. And once they motherfucking add these tariffs to shit coming up,
which we're going to talk about.
Your president, ain't nobody going to be doing nothing in Boston. Then you go on to say, these decisions have real financial consequences. And unfortunately, they've made it clear that this partnership is no longer sustainable for us.
For Boston?
Girl, I didn't want to come there no way in the first place.
You mean for Boston?
I said that day one.
So are we being reprimanded? Are you?
No, we ain't being reprimanded.
No, hold on, because this is the question. Are we being reprimanded or punished for our being vocal about what happened to us in Philly?
I don't know.
Do you think that that's what that was about? Because we were not treated right in Philly. We were not. And I got all types of industry friends that sing, that dance, that do shows that I will definitely be whispering in their ear about these places. Bitch, please listen. I posted about the starter house, bitch. I got mainstream press everywhere, and all I did was go out there and cut a ribbon. Don't you ever for a minute think that, bitch, the sword cuts both ways. And we haven't done anything but brought nothing but business there.
We're grateful for the business and camaraderie we've shared up until now. But we've decided to take the show off sale. No, you didn't decide a motherfucking thing.
No, we
bitch,
weren't gonna
'cause
do
we
it.
had told you we weren't coming. Bitch, I didn't buy no plane tickets for us yet.
We weren't doing it.
We buy our flights and shit in advance. I ain't bought a ticket for Boston. Ain't booked a hotel. Bitch, we weren't coming. You didn't decide a motherfucking thing. We told y'all we weren't coming. And you tried to strong arm us and tell us that we needed to come. They've issued full refunds to all ticket holders and step away from working together going forward. Okay. This applies to all markets. Girl, y'all ain't in that many motherfucking markets, bitch. Chicago, New York, Boston, St. Louis, Philly. You're only in 5 cities. Bitch, there are 50 states.
And we are 2 fags, bitch. Are you crazy?
And we've only been to a handful of the states.
Are you crazy?
From all markets. Bitch, y'all ain't even got no market share. We've removed y'all from all markets.
No, we're not angry either.
No, we're not.
Because I brokered a deal the same day. Yes, right. Get him out. I brokered a deal the same exact day.
Right.
The moment y'all was sending that email, we said yes to the other one.
Okay.
Have you lost your motherfucking mind, bitch? I live in a $1.2 million home, bitch. My mortgage is $10,000 every single month, bitch. And I haven't missed it. And ain't gonna miss it. That's the shit that I be thinking, I be feeling like when they be like, well, we're gonna, bitch, you think I'm not gonna eat because you do that? No, bitch, we're the artists. It's our way.
That's right.
And we're trying to make it convenient. We were trying to be convenient in the space. You know what I'm saying? To be like, okay, well, what we'll do, because we were offered, they wanted us to come back to New York in August.
Right.
And we were offered that. And we was like, well, okay, well, what we'll do is I had said, well, let's just try to line Boston up with New York, Boston, and then Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just do it like that. Let's just move it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever it is, just let it be
Right.
that. But they came back with that decision. It's like, okay, cool. You made it easy for us. So let me roll over here, pick up and get my phone is always ringing, bitch. Always.
And there is no City Winery in DC. So I saw somebody put it up there. There is none.
Always.
There used to be.
I don't know if you think I'm some small time gig, bitch.
Some what?
I don't know if you think I'm some small time gig, bitch.
A little saloon
I don't
worker.
know if you think that I'm a mom and pop store, bitch.
A little saloon worker.
I don't know if that's what you thought,
A little mom and pop.
bitch. The moment that email came in, I said, oh, okay, Trent, go ahead and take that other place over there, girl. Go ahead and handle that.
In Puerto Rico.
Go ahead and take care of that. And get the fag set up for Puerto Rico.